What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights with another short first impression video uh, about the new OLight Perun 3. So, which is their 90-degree flashlight. Comes with large box, of course, standard OLight colors. Usually, I mean, you got all your stuff in here, your charger. And everything. This is which is magnetic as usual, the case. So I already pulled it out. I tried it out. I charged it up. It's 3,000 lumens, which is pretty bright. It's got a big throw of 160 meters, which is also pretty cool for a, I guess, presumably headlamp. Let's put this box here. So it comes with this head strap, headband, which you can put on your head. You clamp the light in here. This is actually metal. So yeah, it kinda, when I clamped it in there first, I thought like, oh, I'm gonna scratch my light, you know, that's kind of weird, but I guess it's not scratchable. As you can see, I mean, their coating seems to be, never mind, I just saw a scratch. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. So I wish that this was either, even though it says, it feels like it's got rubber coating on it somehow. At least it feels like it, but I'm not sure if it does or not. It definitely scratches up your light, which is kind of sucks. I gotta be honest with you, especially for the price you pay for this light. Look at this. So yeah, I mean, it's a user light. So if you can live with this, and if you use it as a headlamp, it's definitely gonna be, you gotta expect it to scratch up, which sucks. Like I said, I mean, it's an expense. This one was on sale right now for $67 during the Black Friday sale. But it's definitely a nice light, and it's also heavy. Let's see the weight real quick. So this is a 5.32 ounces light. It's not light. The headband itself is not heavy. I mean, this is like literally, it's only 1.5 ounces. So altogether, if you consider the headband and the light, you have about, yeah, a little bit less than 7 ounces total, which isn't bad. And you'd think you would feel it. I had it already on my head. I tried it out. And you really think, oh my god, this is gonna be heavy on my head. This is just not that great. But honestly, it is much lighter than you would think it is. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it clips in there. It sits. I mean, it's tight, so it's definitely tight. You can turn it in here the way you want it, what angle you want it. But yeah, like I said, the mount, even though this is a sturdy mount, and I like that it is that sturdy because I intend to use this as my main headlamp, basically, besides the one I got on my hard hat. But if I don't wear a hard hat and I need this around the house, so I want to work hands-free or something, whatever, this is definitely my go-to headlamp. I have been using a Milwaukee headlamp, which has serviced me well, but yeah, it's just not as bright as this thing here. And also, the throw is just not as good. It will do the job, but this is definitely a different level. But like I said, I have to say that even though this is really nice, really sturdy, the scratching is definitely something OLight needs to address, or maybe redesign their thing, or even if the clamp force is not as tight, if that was just a slightly little less clamp force, on the light, which this is rock solid. I mean, this literally, there's no movement. Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. This is rock solid. There's literally nothing you can do other than, I mean, if I want to pull it out, yes, I will get it out, but it's not gonna fall out through anything. So this is definitely great. But I'm sure that if you could just relieve the clamp force just by a tad, you might be able to avoid the scratching on the light, which really sucks. I like scratch, not, it's a user light, yes. I mean, if it's sitting in here, you don't see the scratch. But it will definitely take away from the value of the light once you have a scratch in it. You know how it is. Who else, like, if you ever feel like, I need to resell my light, or there's a newer light I want to upgrade and I don't want to keep this around, I want to make some money off of this, get some of my money back to put towards the new light, and you want to resell this, then it's definitely a problem, because everybody that wants this light, to buy this light, like, at least I am the way. I want it scratch free, or if I take a scratch, then I'll take money off. So, but yeah, let's go back to the general thing. Of course, OLight as usual, magnetic charger, another different charger cable for the light, which I have on my handgun. I have one of the OLights. I have a Balder S Pro, and their charging cable does not fit there. Like, I can't use that. It pushes away. It actually, instead of pulling to it, it pushes away, which is weird. But yeah, it only works on the Balder S Pro. I can't use this charging cord for my other OLights that I have. But I definitely, besides these small issues, and I'm really hoping at some point OLight decides to switch to USB-C like everybody else, to make it just easier to not have to have these abundance of charging cords to carry with you if you have several OLights. Yes, don't get me wrong, it's convenient, just slap it on there, that's it pretty much. You got an indicator that it charges. If I plug it up, it will indicate charging, red, or if it's charged, it switches to green. It would also blink if there's some under voltage or whatever going on, or some error. It's all nice, but honestly, OLight, please switch to USB-C. It would mean a lot to everybody in the flashlight community, in the OLight community, that if you can charge it USB-C, it would just be so much easier. One cable for everything. I charge my phone with USB-C. I charge everything that I have almost with USB-C. Why do I have to carry this cord? Why? It just doesn't make no sense. But okay, doesn't take away from the quality of your light. Your light is great. This is another great product from OLight. It's got several functions. It's got a big throw. It looks great. It's quality, hefty. But it's not, if you put this on your head, I can tell you right now, if you put this on your head, you do not feel the weight of the light. I don't know if it's the design of the head strap or just in general, but you do not feel the weight of the light. And don't get me wrong, my Milwaukee flashlight that I have, that Milwaukee headlamp that I have, has the flashlight in front, which is lighter, and it's got the battery pack in the back, which is heavier, with a replaceable battery. But I guarantee you, I feel this Milwaukee flashlight more than I feel this. And that's great. I gotta be honest, this is nice, and not to having to have a flashlight and the battery pack in the back. So yeah, it's definitely highly recommended, and I will link this in the description. If you like my content, please share, like, subscribe, comment. That's it for today, and I'll see you on the next one.